Hello viewers, welcome in another episode, and today we will have episode with 4 Toyota Supra's top secret GT 300. There is some issues with naming because it should be written this way, and Mini GT and BMC did it properly. Inno64 and Pop Race not so properly, because those little details are important. And I will start with history, which will help us to understand why. Smokey Nagata, first Toyota Supra top secret GT minus 300 was made with very strange engine. You know, when you think about Toyota Supra, you want to have like very powerful, then you will go for 2JZ engine. No, this one is with 4-cylinder Toyota engine, 3S GTE, 2.2 liter, but it can rev very high. There was another Toyota Supra top secret made by Smokey Nagata. It was with 6-cylinder inline engine, but it wasn't Toyota engine, it was Nissan RB26 engine. And while this one originally had around 700 horsepower on bhp on wheels, the one with RB26 engine, it was around 1000 bhp. But to make it more complicated, Smokey Nagata made Toyota Supra top secret GT 300 without anything between T and 3. It's not like any of those, because those are proper one with that 2.2 4-cylinder Pop Race, and this one are with 2.2 4-cylinder engine. The GT 300 was made with a 5-liter V12 Toyota engine, 1GZFE. And it had a similar output of around 1000 bhp, like the one with RB26. There was some difference in look, because if you look at the two first Toyotas, the one with 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder inline engine, you will see this on right hand side. And if you look at this GT minus 300 from BMC, you won't see it on this side. You will see it on this side, which means it's definitely not GT minus 300. It's, I know what it is. It's a very interesting car, but it's not made by Smokey Nagata. This one was made in Thailand, if I remember correctly, and this one is 6-cylinder inline, and this one is 2JZ, to make it more complicated. But Smokey Nagata approved this project, so we have a knowledge about story, the different versions, so we can have a look at cars itself. We'll start with the most budget friendly Mini GT. In lovely gold color. I'm not so sure about shade of this gold color, because all photos I seen, and then I seen the top secret models in different colors as well, but when it comes to gold, it was a little bit deeper, darker, not as light as this one. It's of course officially licensed, It is really nice looking model. Headlamps really nicely done. Those headlamps as well with acrylic inserts. This is done properly because it should be 50-50 orange and white, or in this case silver. Now about the bonnet. This is original bonnet from the first Supra, top secret. Sadly Mini GT didn't add anything black to add a little bit of depth. We have proper signage which will be different from the car on all those cars, but I can understand it because it was changing from time to time depending on a car. All cars will have something similar models like Top Secret and address, web address of Top Secret. You know, font could be a little bit different, but that's not a problem. We have washers, wiper blades, mirror with imitation of hole. There should be hole there, and it's not rubber, it's hard plastic. Very nice wheel without imitation of brake system, but this is Mini GT, so it's normal. Bottom, nice rubber wheels, of course. This isn't exhaust, this is exhaust, and can shoot flames for like 2 meters. As you can see, we have black paint there to add a little bit depth to this hole, but there is nothing here. It should be there as well. Plenty of information there. No indicators here. There should be indicators there. Nice riveting. I would say it's very nice. Of course there is nothing reflective on the mirrors on this side. Imitation of carbon fiber wing. Very nice insert tail lamps, and not bad exhaust. Interior is all black, proper but not too many details. On this side we have fuel cap, a nice holographic sticker. So that's the first one. Now it's time for Pop Race, the second budget friendly. It should be licensed. I'm sure I've seen somewhere. Yeah, Toyota officially licensed. Another model in blister, different gold. According to me, it's the less realistic of all those gold colors because it's gold. There is no gold metallic, but it's not bad. Few things. I would say the front, that part is a little bit not as it should be. As you can see on Mini GT is a different shape, and thanks to it, according to me, this is proper. Same will be with Inno64. Here is just a little bit different shape, and this is why those headlamps looks almost as it should be, but for me it's just a little bit off. We have black rims, but the lamps itself are really nicely done, really well fitted, no gaps. Same with those. I would say there is something like a little bit cloudy, but maybe that's because of how gold it is inside, so it can give, you know, that strange effect. Probably that's the reason. Very similar like in Mini GT. This is a little bit off because it should be 50-50, almost 50-50, not as much orange as amber as here. Nice wheels with imitation of brake disc, but it's very simplified and I don't like it. Those discs, you know, you can see. we have indicator as it should be. This is nicely done. That's the only mirror we will see with hole through as it should be, but there is nothing reflecting on the other side. As for interior, we can see very childish looking stickers, but it's better than in Mini GT. In Mini GT we have better shaped those gouges, but nothing inside, so this is progress for me. Anyway, it's better than just black plastic. Very interesting seats. I don't know if there is something, maybe there are gouges there because I can see something but not much. Rims, we have different rims on different cars, so all those rims are proper rims. We will see similar rims with Inno64, but better. Nice riveting there as well. Difference power of AJKs, which is not what I think it should be. Rear lights, nice but not as good as Mini GT as well. Exhaust, I think Mini GT did it better. Very similar from the bottom. We have more details in the back. We have golden safety cage, imitation of carbon fiber on wing, and this is other side. And the best part, it's different bonnet than in Mini GT, but it's proper one as well, because with carbon fiber it would look like this one. I was interrupted, so now it's different time, different place, but still same models. That carbon fiber bonnet is perfect in my opinion, including holes. It's exactly as it should be. But the best thing about Pop Race model is under hood. Maybe, at least in my model, I can't open it much higher. That's all I can do. But anyway, we can have look inside, and it looks fantastic. For such cheap 1/64 scale model, I would say it's one of the best, at least in terms of value for our money, including very nice proper air filter, including engine which is exactly as it should be in GT-300 3S GTE 4-cylinder. All pipes, strut support, fluid reservoirs. It looks really great. One thing I'm not so sure, I think those gears for camshaft should be golden, not pink, but I could be wrong. My memory isn't perfect, so I could be wrong. I think I'm right, but if someone knows better, you can correct me. Here, that's another very nice detail. So overall, I think Pop Race is very well made, with some issues, but it's nothing really serious. Besides Mini GT, I think those are two best value for money we can get if you are looking for a Toyota Top Secret. But we have two more to see. I will start now with model which, in my opinion, is the best of all of those. It's not the cheapest one, it's not the most expensive one, because at the end we will see BMC model, but I think this is the best top secret GT minus 300 Toyota Supra on the market, and I will show you why. That's the box. That's typical box sleeve with drawing of Supra. It's licensed, which is very good. Nice acrylic case. And I think this is the best, the closest gold color in the whole 4 models I will present you. That's the closest to what it should be. Also the best details in my opinion. And we can start from the front again. Look at headlamps and at those lights. No gaps, no huge spots with glue or something like this. No, those fits perfectly, clean and sharp look. Same about the lights inside, they look like proper lights. Bonnet, shape of the nose, I think it's as it should be. Properly made lights here, or at least not too far from what it should be. Bonnet similar to Pop Race, but in Pop Race was better because we had holes inside. Here there is no holes, so I can understand why, because there is no engine under it. But look at those clips. Those are not just painted, those are photo etched elements. Nice wipers, we got sprinklers as well. So very similar to what we've seen already. We can see difference with this Deco Top Secret. The shape could be different again, different font here. From the side, it's the best of all of those 4 we will see. We can see some riveting there. We have indicator, we have very nice details there. Wheels are same as in Pop Race, but much better on detail side. You can see even branding there. And behind those rims we have golden caliper and silverish brake disc, which is really nice. There is no hold-through mirrors. But then we have proper mirrors with reflective element there. It's too small. We can see something, but it's so small. It doesn't give us too much to look at. Rear wheel, same story as the front one. A very nice riveting there. Maybe this isn't just 3D little holes, but I think if we look at scale, at size of it, I think that's the best of all we've seen. Then there is something very important which is not done on all of those models. Only Inno64 has black paint here, imitating some depth, and black paint here. Still, I think it's a little bit better in Mini GT, but it's done here as well. Definitely the best interior. Maybe we still have stickers, but those are much more in scale with what should be inside compared to Pop Race. We have very nice seats with harnesses on both sides. We have golden cage. We have strut there. We have the frosting installation. Nice details there as well. And on driver's side we have gouges. And the central console has more details as well. So inside, that's the winner for sure. In the back, I would say those tail lamps are better than in Mini GT, and Mini GT was close to perfection. Again, 3D photo etched clips, imitation of polycarbon, carbon fiber, what I'm saying. The best rear wiper blade of all of those four, that separate piece. Exhaust with bluish titanium tip, top secret registration plate, all those tiny details which should be there are there. Fuel flap with imitation of locking mechanism. It's not just hole or depression in casting. No, they used a little bit of silver paint, which is really nice. We have that holographic sticker here. Same with door handles. We have imitation of lock. I just want those 1/64 scale keys. That would be so nice. So this is one which is the most valued by me. Best details, best implementation, best craftsmanship. It's not perfect, but it's very, very good. For its price, it's around 20 to 24 euros usually. It's not as good value because, you know, that the thing is, sometimes we are paying like almost twice to get something extra, and there will be always argument if those just tiny elements are worth extra money or not. For me, obviously, it was worth because I got it, but for some other people it could be different. The last one is the one which makes me a little bit confused. First, about name. GT-300. So, oh, hooray, that's the proper name. No, that's not the proper name, because this isn't GT300. Doesn't matter with this or just GT300. As I said, GT300, it should be either 4-cylinder or 12-cylinder. Here we have 6-cylinder engine, and this engine is not what should be in, or it is what should be, because that's model of real car. Shortly about sleeve, that's Hong Kong Toy Car Salon Edition 2024. That's the first Top Secret Supra from my knowledge, licensed by Top Secret. Nice sleeve, a little bit more posh BMC, not just blister. We have acrylic case, and again, that's not the first fully transparent acrylic case with BMC, and I love it because we can see bottom and there is no need to remove it from the stand. We can see some differences in the bottom as well, because exhaust, okay, we have single tip, but it's divided there, and color is very close to original. I think it's as it should be if we look at original car on which it's based. But the car on which this model is based is not top secret Supra made by Smoky Nagata. It's made in Indonesia, if I'm correct. Just give me a second, I will check it to be sure. Of course I got it wrong, it's from Thailand. It's 6-cylinder engine there, but not as in original Smoky Nagata. That second variant of top secret Supra. It's not RB26, it's just original Supras to JZ, and we can see straight differences. No exhaust there, it's on this side. But let's start from the front. At this price range, it's very similarly priced to Inno64. We can see is not as good as Inno64. The headlamps, they are nice, but with macro we can see some issues there. Then if we look at those lights, okay, we got some imitation of rivets, but there is no plastic there. And if we look at how it's painted, it's not that great. Those are minor things, but you know, I must be honest, we have properly branded it here. Then those tiny lamps are not as original top secret Supras. No amber. Bonnet, it's properly done. No washers. We have wiper blades, again different style of this, but it's much newer, so I forgot to check it with original car if this is properly done or not. It's just different than in other models. We have holes in the mirrors, but otherwise those mirrors, okay, we have some silver paint there, but at this price it's not good enough. Inside interior, it's more like mini GT. No decals here, but we have gouges sticking out, which is very nice anyway. Seats without harnesses, proper steering wheel, and it's very mini GT style. Proper details, but it's black and black. Now about wheels. Wheels are nice, a little bit out of scale, I would say, but maybe that's just my impression. Not bad, could be better, still very good. no brake discs or caliper, no indicator on the side, nothing black here, and wheel wing, nothing black there. We have power off greedy as it should be. We have all those details which should be there. No rear wiper blade, but we have the frosting installation, no strut, no safety cage. Exhaust, nicely done. This is the biggest difference between all those other models. Again, I need to check it with photos of original car. Maybe it was like that. We need to remember the age gap and different person making this one. If I remember correctly, that body packet body thing here, that's top secret Super G-Force pack, wide body. Then tail lamps. I would say those are the worst of all four we've seen today, but still they are okay. It's just we've seen better. The third stop is very simplified. It's same about wing, which is just black plastic, no imitation of carbon fiber. We have imitation of some rivets, which are again different because here it's like holes, here same, even bigger holes, and here we have big. If I have to be honest, if we take those and make those in 1:1 scale, I think those would be big as nuts in on the wheels of lorry, but it's still better than nothing. Fuel flap, very simple, but it is the worst of all of those. Door handle, very simplified. So for model at this price, it's a little bit silly. Then very nice here with all that riveting around. I like it. And finally, under bonnet we will have engine, and I must say the way they fit, the gaps are very tiny. It's much better than in pop race, but we have no holes, and if there is engine below, I think that's a shame. That's missed opportunity. The nose is not what we've seen in all of those three others, but again that's different project made by different people. Even if there is top secret body pack, it could be this way. So now I will try to open it. It's not as easy to open as with pop race. Good thing we can open it much more than pop race. But then is question why? Because okay, it's not it's not as terrible as could be, but it's very Johnny Lightning kind of details. Look at this blue blob. This is It's better than nothing, but I would say I would be more happy. Again, that's only me. If they just forget about engine bay and if they fix some other things here. It's still very, very interesting for me because that's not our typical top secret Supra. It's approved by Smokey Nagata, but it's not made by him. It's not with engines he used. So this is very interesting model anyway. And we can see even some opening mechanism, which is nice. So it's far behind Pop Race, but it's far ahead of Pop Race when it comes to price. We can close it again nicely fitting. I was lucky to get it for price. I think it's okay because seller wanted 15 euro. I bought 4 models from that seller, so he lowered price. It was like 14 euro. That's a very decent price for this interesting but far from perfect model. I will put all those models beside now. You can comment which one in your opinion is the most interesting or maybe the best value. Maybe someone will tell me if gold without carbon fiber bonnet Pop Race is different color than this one, because I can check it. We watch some videos on YouTube, but I prefer if someone will explain it in the comments. So that's all in this video. All those Supras are nice. All of those Supras, in my opinion, are worth to have in collection, at least if you like Japanese cars and you love Supras. Even the one which usually it's too expensive, but it's different than all 3 of those, so for that reason that's something extra. And then, you know, that's Pioneer. That was the first one. As usual, all the best for all of you and see you soon. Bye bye.